Hello my students, how are you? Today we will solve quizzes from المعاصر book, notebook book, quizzes final revision from geometric. Okay, look at with me. Quiz number 6, till lesson 6, unit 4. Last quiz here, okay? Question number 1, complete the following. If the two adjacent angles are supplementary, then their outer sides are. We have supplementary, it's meaning sum of inside angle between them equal 180. Okay, so he asked about what the outer sides are on the same straight line. Look at with me about supplementary here. Two adjacent angles are supplementary, it's meaning sum of them equal 180. He asked about their outer sides here, such that AB and AC, they are on the same straight line. Okay, their outer sides are on the same straight line, right? On the same straight line. Okay, on the same straight line. But if he asked you about the two adjacent complements angle, if he asked about the two adjacent complements angle here, their outer side will be perpendicular. Okay, so in this example he asked about supplementary, it's meaning sum of them equal 180. But if he asked about complements angle, sum of adjacent angle here will be 90 degree and the outer sides here will be perpendicular. Okay, question number 2, the axis of symmetry of line segment is, the axis of symmetry of the line segment is perpendicular. The axis of symmetry of line segment is a straight line which perpendicular to the line segment at the median or the midpoint. Straight line which perpendicular to the line segment at the midpoint. Okay, such that AB is the line segment and straight line here, L is a straight line perpendicular to the line segment and bisect it to part equal lengths. Okay, another example here, we have straight line BA and the ray MC cut off them at point M, then measure of angle x plus measure of angle 8x equal 180, because we have straight line and outer sides here are on the same straight line. So measure of angle BMA equal 180 degree. So 8x plus x will be equal 180. 8x plus x equal 9x. 9x equal 180. We can divide it by 9 to find the measure of angle or value of x here. X will be 180 divided by 9 equal 20 degree. This angle will be 20 degree. Question letter A, using geometric instrument draws angle with measure 120 and bisect it into 4. Then we can use the protractor to find the measure will be 120 degree. Put point here and then drawing by the ruler. the ray. Using your pencil to draw here, and then we can using the compass to bisect two angle here. We will draw here, and we can use the compass and then we will draw next arc here from the point. Draw the arc here, and then moving to the next point here, and then draw the next arc. Don't change. Okay, and then using ruler again to draw straight line passing through to point here. We can draw the bisect angle here. Okay, understood. We have here angle, measure of them equal 120, and we have two angle. Then we can draw to bisect it for angles. We asked about bisect angle 180 degree to 4 angle. We bisect it two angle here. Then we can use again compass. We can use the compass to draw two angles here. Measure of it equal 60. This angle 60. We will bisect it, draw arc here, and going to the next point here to draw the point, and then using the ruler again to draw a straight line. To draw a straight line here, passing through the point and the intersection point here. Okay, we draw here the ray, and then we can use the compass again to bisect angle here. We can draw two arc from the compass. We must moving to the next point here, and then draw the arc here. There intersection at point here. This point we must draw the ray passing through the vertex here and the intersection point from two arc. Okay, you can using your protractor and compass and to draw in your notebook this example. Question letter B. Draw triangle ABC in which EB equal BC equal 5 centimeter and EC equal 6 centimeter. Uses a compass and bisect EC in D. Then draw BD. Does BD perpendicular to AC? First, we can use the ruler to draw the base here. Draw the line segment about AC equal 6 centimeter. Draw from 0 to 6. Okay, and then we will using the compass, we called it AC, this line segment, and then using protractor, compass, he asked about length, not angle, using protractor to draw the measure, but in this example he asked about what? The length. We must open the compass about 5 centimeter using ruler, and then using compass and opened it to 5 centimeter. Okay, we can draw here 5 centimeter this arc, and this arc length it 5 centimeter, and then drawing by ruler, using ruler to draw line segment, drawing from C to the intersection point here, and then drawing line segment from A to intersection here. So don't remove the sign. Okay, we draw here the sign. We have triangle ACP and isosceles triangle BA will be equal BC. We want bisect AC and D, and we want bisect AC and D, then draw BD perpendicular to AC. Okay, first we can using protractor or the compass here to bisect space. We can draw from A draw the arc, draw the arc here, up and down, draw the arc up and down, and coming to next point here to draw arc up and down here, and drawing up, you must draw it exactly here, and then using ruler to draw straight line passing through 2 points here. We finished now. This point will be D, and D is the midpoint about CA. You want to draw next PD perpendicular to CA. So we bisect this point at T. Then we can draw from B to AC, drawing what? Drawing the line symmetry. He asked about line symmetry in this example. Okay, now we will going by compass, opened MB, and we can draw here, draw the arc. Okay, open here and then draw arc. It will be intersection to the base in 2 point. Look at here. No, it doesn't cut, so I will draw it here. Yes, intersection and 2 point here. Yes, and then we must open it up and down to draw, and then draw the arc here, so we can draw the perpendicular here. It will be perpendicular. He asked about P, so we must draw it down to draw a straight line. Okay, we will draw outside here and outside, down and down, and then using straight line here to draw from B to the base.